Be lurking in it as you have not seen the other two. Okay, fair enough. Yes. So for any of you who, I know we streamed the first 2 episodes of this game quite some time ago. The VODs are available. There is a collection called Scarlet Hollow that there's 3 VODs of us playing episodes 1 and 2. I'm sure this thing will give us some kind of, recap of story and things like that, but do note that it is a visual novel game. It is technically, it is a visual horror novel, so there is definitely some stuff that is a little bit on the spookier side. I'm assuming we're probably going to see more of it in this episode because the end of episode 2 was just starting to kind of dive into that. So yes, Junk did. Junk is wonderful and has so many things in collections and highlighted and categorized. I kept up with it to a certain point, but Junk is absolutely wonderful and does that. Talking animal in a dresser and a testicle deer. I love that those are the 2 things you remember. Yes, Dustin is an opossum and Dustin is best friend. So, yeah, so hopefully everything still works and all of the things. Remember Tabitha? Me loves Tabitha. Me wants Tabitha for myself. Okay. I did, like, in terms of stuff, obviously I remember more now that I went back through the VODs, but I was like, I do remember distinctly that we chose not to eat Tabitha's ice cream. Oh, yes, Gretchen! Okay. So if you all have questions about the game or anything like that, feel free to ask, especially with us jumping into technically episode 3 here. I'm just gonna go ahead and push load. Yeah, because we played this on June 19th because one of the VODs, I think it's the second one, the second Scarlet Hollow VOD is me saying like, hey, it's officially summer break. So this was like the first streams of the summer and we're now in March. So Tabitha, I love you. Yes. Tabitha's great. Also, I appreciate that they have this many save slots. So if you're wanting to go back and I didn't realize they had that many pages. So if you're wanting to like go back into certain situations with certain perks, like you could just make an absurd amount of save files if you wanted to. I didn't even think about that. Okay. Cool. Okay, I'm gonna push this and see what it does for us. If you'd like to continue with this world state in episode 3, please save your game now. Okay. Continue. Achievement unlocked. Okay, I got multiple achievements for pushing the continue button, okay? It's fine. I was like, I just gonna save just in case. On your notebook, yeah, because stuff like this, when it's, visual novel and there's, also choices and things and whatnot, like, there's paired with the fact that you have different traits. So, for refreshing memory of anybody, when you start this game, there's like 8 different traits that you can pick from for your character, and you get to pick 2 of them. We have Keen Eye, which means we can kind of notice some stuff that maybe others wouldn't, kind of thing. Or kind of just like pick up a little bit more on some like almost kind of like subtext in conversations. We also have the speak with animals, so that means we get to talk to wonderful characters like Gretchen, who is a pug. Yes, Blueberry, yes. Yes. So this is episode 3, just came out last week. So yes, we played episode 1 and 2 back in June, because when I first played it, that I did get this key. I got a key for this game from Plant Army, and you know, from being part of the Plant Army, and we played it when episode 2 launched, essentially. So we had episode 1 to play and episode 2. So we've kind of just been in a waiting period for episode 3. So episode 3 just came out last week. So we're checking it out now. Official ditch lead is her official achievement. I've peaked. I've earned. We have peaked. I have earned the ditch lane achievement. Which, to be fair, y'all, I have not ditched you much lately. So. Okay. Would you like to see a recap before starting episode 3? Okay, so for any of you who did not see episodes 1 and 2, yes. Give a full recap. Just to kind of refresh all of our memories and whatnot. Okay. Am I prepared for reading? We'll find out. The long-lost cousin, the bad news, the 26 hours of bus rides with countless late-night stops and seedy depots? I feel like I messed up on that last time, too. We're gonna find out if I can English today. That felt unsafe even in the middle of the day. You wouldn't normally find yourself traveling like this, but your cousin bought the tickets. The funeral of Parlene Scarlet, your cousin's mother and your aunt, seemed like something you shouldn't ignore, even considering your own late mother's rocky relationship with this side of the family. Welcome to our family's humble estate. There's Tabitha. Yes, so we talked to like this guy on the bus who had like really like big staring eyes, and he also tried to give us a like bag of peanuts for a snack. That was weird. Yeah, I like this recap. I like that this is I kind of expected it to be more of a, it would just kind of show some things and it wouldn't necessarily be us stopping and reading per se. Yeah, they worked a lot, not just on chapter 3, but extra features. Yeah, because like looking at like updates and things, because there was still, you know, between episode 2 and the release of episode 2 and the release of episode 3, there were still updates coming out because they were adding different features, they were fixing things, and they were, you know, there was still stuff. So there's probably going to be something of features wise that it will probably come across that looks probably a little bit different than when we played episode 1 and 2, because they definitely have updated stuff. So they've been working on, you know, not just episode 3. So, which, you know, down the line, maybe that will make some of the other episodes not take as much time because they already have all these other features that they've added earlier on, kind of thing. Okay, so welcome to our family's humble estate. Unfortunately, due to the current state of the house, only a few rooms will be safely accessible during your stay. I wouldn't go wandering anywhere else if you value your limbs. The floors have been known to give out. Dustin! Dustin! I love Dustin so much. Afraid! I love, that's, wait, no, but that was all I got of Dustin? No, I get that's a recap, but I wanted more Dustin. Dustin lives in our dresser drawer, and Dustin is precious. Okay. A single deer remains behind, staring down the beam of Stella's flashlight while Gretchen whines and pulls at her harness. So essentially, we went out into the forest because Stella wanted to film a YouTube video based on, like, you know, like, think of like Bigfoot watching and stuff kind of videos. And we found this deer. It's fine. Pain, rot, decay. Really is, yes. So for anyone who wants context for the Looney remembering a testicle deer, yes, that would be the deer. that that would be the thing. Okay. Could catch Pokemon. Come on, you, whatever your name is, grab that flashlight and help me line up a good shot. This is a moment that I want to go back at some point and do the other choice just because I'm curious what would happen. Because we had a choice here that we could go for the flashlight or we could save Gretchen. It was like our dialogue options, and of course we chose Gretchen. Okay. As the creatures in the tree line grow louder and more numerous, Gretchen violently strains against her harness. Okay, so this is going to be the thing that I remember specifically pointing out. Is like, hey, can you all see this? Looking in the VOD, but this is a ditchling. You know what happens? Okay. I'm going to have to go back and do it because I'm curious as to what would happen if I chose the flashlight. All right, you dive forward and scoop Gretchen into your arms just before she manages to wriggle out of her harness. Your eyes fixate on the dark tree line over the Duke's shoulder. God damn it! Yeah, because Duke ends up dead. And I'm wondering if he doesn't end up dead in the other way. Y'all, I'm just apparently lucky with the Pokemon tonight. Okay, I'll take it. All right. Stella kept an eye on her for us. Make sure. Oh, Stella, keep an eye on her for us. Make sure she doesn't get into any more trouble. We did catch a ride with the police officer down. Right. Okay. Then we came here. Okay. So my grandmother called them ditchlings, and they are a terrible omen, a sign of great suffering and destruction to come. Make yourself at home. Because we spent the night at Stella's. Tabitha was not happy about it. From now on, you're back at the estate by bedtime. No more impromptu sleepovers. We did go to the cafe. We did some flirting here. I remember that. Wow, that is some heavy stuff. No wonder Stella seemed distant. I'm gonna keep my ears open for you. The diner is where everyone comes to gossip, so I hear a lot about what goes around here. I'll let you know if anyone mentions those monsters or anything else strange or unusual. Okay, so this is like the start of episode 2, if I remember. Have either of you seen Rosalina around town? I don't want to be a helicopter dad, but she hasn't been answering my texts, and I wanted to make sure she isn't getting into trouble out there. This led us out eventually into the mines. Hi, Dr. Kelly. We were wondering if it would be okay if Reese could come hang out. Nothing strenuous, we promise. Whatever you two have planned is probably beyond what he can manage right now anyways. Oh, right. Creepy dude that kept showing up. Yeah. Stay home. Wait for the week to end. Don't keep putting yourself in the path of danger. This is all I ask. If memory serves, this looks different. I don't remember this being a different color and this different font. I want to say it was maybe a different font, but I think it was still the black text. You're interrupted by a sudden movement out of the corner of your eye. A girl carrying a bundle of snacks pops through a hole in the fence and disappears over the crest of a hill. Achievement unlocked, stealth run. Did they add... I wonder if they actually added more achievements that from the things I did in the other episodes, I'm unlocking other achievements? Yeah, there's fancy colors now, apparently. She didn't. I guess that old Maxwell place doesn't cut it as a secret hangout spot these days. But the Shaw mine? That place was shut down like 100 years ago. After a collapse that killed over 100 people. You pull out your phone and dial your cousin. Oh, right, we did choose to call Tabitha. Yes, they did. Okay. I was like, that makes sense that more achievements are popping up then. What is it? You know I'm in a meeting. A kid just snuck into the Shaw mine. I figured you should know. What? Are you serious? Why do these things keep happening to me? Ugh, whatever. I'll head over there as soon as I can. Just stay where you are and wait for me, alright? We didn't wait. God, I don't even know why I'm trying to reason with you. It's not like you'll listen. We didn't. We went right on in. Okay, so this is, we had this whole conversation with these teens that are hanging out at the abandoned mine. All right, my dad is a foreman at the continuous mining facility, and he says they only abandoned this mine because there wasn't enough coal left. So it's actually really safe, and we can hang out here whenever we want. Correction, your father was the foreman of the continuous mining facility. We'll see if he even has a job tomorrow morning. My dad says our house is haunted. Oh, right, because his house had, like, something creepy going on with it, because she didn't want to go home or whatever. Yeah, I remember that. Kanika is interrupted by a pair of thunderous knocks. You turn to see Becca and Alexis gone, and Rosalina anxiously hovering in front of a small tunnel in the cavern wall. She freezes as you notice her. There's something in the darkness before you that's much louder, though you don't hear it, but you can feel it in your chest, like the deep growl of a predator. What do you think you're doing? Get away from there! Your cousin dives towards you, but not before the light from your phone illuminates the chamber. Tap girl! Tap girl, are you alright? Right, because everything collapsed. Yep. You and Tabitha managed to squeeze through the entrance just as the walls of the mine come crashing down. Holy shit, you're okay, thank God! And everyone's accounted for. That was a surprisingly close call. We could have all died in there. What did you weirdos do? Everything was fine until you adults showed up. Becca, shut up. Tabitha doesn't say a word as the car cuts along the darkened road. Also, I think this hand cursor is different. At least I'm not remembering it being like this pointed hand thing. You collapse in Tabitha's dusty guest bed, your head empty of thoughts. After your time in the Shaw mine, you barely even notice the dust. When you close your eyes, you see the shadowy figures that gathered behind Stella in the mines. Your thoughts are drawn to the carving on the wall and the visions it imparted upon you. Okay, that's cool. Okay, so it plays off the recap like you were dreaming about it, and now you're gonna wake up and it's gonna be episode 3. Is that what this is? Because that's kind of cool. Cool, okay. Sunshine filters in through the dusty windows of the estate as the dull aches of last night's activities throb in and out of focus. You manage to survive a second night in the town of Scarlet Hollow. As you pull yourself out of bed, you can feel the soot and grime of the Shaw mines still stuck to your skin. Take a shower, start your day without showering. No, take a shower. Ew. Also, this might be even more ew, though. I didn't think about that. You step into the guest bathroom and into the shower. Water is hot and, surprisingly enough, clean. As steam fills your lungs and soot washes down the drain, you... Oh, we've got so many choices. Okay. Think about the Duke. Scrub. Sybil's warning. We're gonna scrub. We're gonna do the scrub. Scrub feverishly, trying to scrape the memories from your skin as if they're part of the dirt that coats you. Okay, we're done here. Achievement unlocked. Wash away your sins. These achievements are great. Someone special, Gretchen. Yes. You're done here. You turn off the faucet and dry yourself off. Time to start your day. I like how that, you know, that felt very, you know, like, you know, seamless of just like, okay, you had your recap and all of a sudden you're just in episode 3. Check on Dustin. Yes. Dustin has a friend. Dustin has a friend. Morning, Dustin. Who's your friend? Her name, Mom. She come to visit. Aww. I, Dustin, Mom. Gotta stay with Dustin until glass house empty. Okay. Thank you, human, for take care of my boy. Dustin's so cute. Dustin's so cute. All right. What happened to your glass house? Asshole swatter, move in. Kick Dustin mom out. Oh. Or squatter. Okay. Squatter tried to eat mom. Squatter evil. Forgot that that's how they talked. It's still crashing. Oh no. Squatter may be asshole, but squatter not evil. It just try to survive, just like all creature. Dustin still have much to learn. Oh, I had a rough night. Can you console me? Was it because of cat monster? Dustin was scared too. Yes. If cat monster want to eat Dustin, cat monster will have to go through Dustin mom first. Dustin mom will kill. Then Dustin and mom eat like kings. This nature. Alright, I've got to go. Bye. Okay. I love them so much. That's that. Okay, so we've got all these things to explore. Okay, cool. Let's look out the window. Walk over to the window, fondly thinking about the pleasant view it provided provided you on Monday. It's the same view. Okay. Okay, turn back to the guest room. Let's just check the closet, see if there's anything interesting new. Probably not. Every time you see the doll, your heart skips a beat. It hasn't moved, right? Kenai. No, it hasn't. Good. That's enough of this closet. You turn back to the guest room. We could text one of them or we could text both of them. I think we're gonna just text both of them. Because Stella and Kanika are the two people that have been kind of, you know, friends with us so far. GG NLA. Okay, message the group chat. You pull out your phone and open your group chat with Stella and Kanika. Who's Reese? Okay, we've got morning. How you guys holding up? Last night was terrible. What's the game plan? Y'all actually bonded with Tabitha last night. Can't wait to ghost bust tonight. Send a photo of the pained old man. What? Oh, Reese is the other friend. Right. Okay. Right. I forgot that that was their name. Okay. Because they really, you know, it's, you know, they talk about going and getting them, but they don't ever, we haven't really talked too much about them. I think I'm gonna do this. Y'all, I actually bonded with Tabitha last night. It'll probably be a bit before you get a response. Oh, we can still individually text them too. Didn't meet yet, that's why. Yeah, it was like we haven't met yet. So it was like, that's why it's like it wasn't sticking in my brain of who that was. All right, you pull out your phone to text Stella. I'm gonna say I miss your guest bed. It's funny. Okay. Send a photo of a creepy mascot in a grungy basement. No! I'm just gonna do this. I miss your guest bed, LOL. Probably be a bit for a good. Okay, we'll text Kanika too. Want to hang out before re/ghost hunting? Okay, we'll head downstairs. You've done everything you've wanted to up here. It's time to start your day. Okay. Playing the field. Oh, is that because we texted everybody? Is that what that achievement's for? Same thing to Stella, yeah. Playdate with Gretchen. I mean, if that was an option, I would have taken it. You enter the kitchen to find your cousin in the midst of devouring a pint. Pint? Is that supposed to be pint? Pint of banana chocolate chunk. She isn't alone. Okay. Is it just because I don't like bananas? Why does banana chocolate chunk just sound disgusting? I don't know what... I know I don't like bananas, but for some reason also the combination of chocolate and bananas just sounds even worse than an actual banana. Banana and chocolate is amazing. Okay. I'll take your word for it, Jessica. I'll take your word for it. I can understand people doing... I have tried... that. I guess that was actually on stream that I tried it, because that was a whole thing of eating a banana, but... I've tried the whole, like, peanut butter on banana, and that was okay because it masked the texture of the banana. Unless you could go pet Gretchen instead. Okay. Yeah, it was like, I don't know, and also just the fact that it's in, like, ice cream form? I don't know. I'm just, for some reason, I'm stuck on that. Why would you choose out of all the options for ice cream? Why would you want banana in it? Ew. No. Frou-Frou glares at you from her usual spot on the counter as a red-headed woman busies herself trying to tidy as best she can. Vile woman destroying the natural order of my kitchen. Ah, Frou-Frou's great. Tabitha's eyes dart to the corner of the room, almost as if she's ashamed of being caught in the act of stress eating ice cream for breakfast. Okay, we can talk to Frou-Frou. Oh, yeah, that's true. Like, depending on, you know, what of the current state of the banana is. Because, you know, I know some people, you know, like to eat them when they're, like, more on the green side. Or, you know, some people like on the yellow. Or almost, like, you know, turning brown spotted. You know, people have banana, like, when they like to eat it best preferences. Is from what I've heard from people. I'm just like, okay, I'll just take the option of never. That's kind of what I was thinking. It was like, is Tabitha gonna be upset if we just like start talking to Frou-Frou instead of her? Okay, so once we start talking, so also, just a thing. So the explore options in our dialogue are things that we can do that don't progress the story. So any of the ones that we're not acknowledging Tabitha right now will progress the story forward. We can explore these things without progressing the story first, though. Like bananas when the stem is still slightly green. Okay. Yeah, I wish I liked bananas. They smell disgusting and the texture is awful. The taste of a banana's fine. Like, I don't mind banana bread. But if the texture is different, then I can get over the smell. But the combination of that is just no. Anywho, we're gonna talk to Frou Frou. Bonjour, Frou Frou. Ugh, bonjour, Sacre Bleu. Do you think you can just bonjour me just because I slept at the foot of your bed last night? I still despise you. 3 humans at once. This is abhorrent. Your stink will linger here for hours. How am I to bear it? I see. Oh, right. She did catch us talking to the cat earlier in the other episodes. I see. Talking to my cat again. Are you sure she didn't get hit? You sure you didn't get hit on the head last night? You don't say good morning to your pets? I always make sure to talk to my farm cats and alpaca like they're people. To me, they kind of are. I'm just gonna say, hi, I'm Chap Girl. Good morning. Is it Janie? Janie? I'm Janie, just here to do my little weekly cleaning. Whatever cleaning Miss Tabitha will let me do, at least. I could have this place looking brand new, you know. Don't go making any big renovations or moving anything around. I like knowing where my stuff is. Okie dokie. It's so nice to finally meet you, Tap Girl. I mean, I guess I did meet you on Monday when you popped into the diner. Janie. But seeing someone somewhere and meeting them face to face are 2 completely different things, I suppose. I'm jealous of your nacho fries. I'm jealous of your nacho fries. In case you all missed it, nacho fries are back. And I'm very happy about it. Because nacho fries. I kind of, you know, I vaguely remember her being there at the diner. Thanks. All I'm trying to say is that it's wonderful to finally actually meet you. And I'm so happy part of the family is here to keep Miss Tabitha. Part of the family is here to keep Miss Tabitha, what with everything that's Janie. Oh, I'm sorry, Miss Tabitha. Am I being too much again? Tabitha crumbles in acknowledgement. Are we questioning her ice cream, or are we just gonna... I just love this. Hey, cuz, how's it hanging? No. Oh, are we having ice cream for breakfast? I'll have no sass from you today. There was a massive mine collapse on my property last night. I can practically feel the whispers of unionization already. So I'm under a lot of stress right now, in case you hadn't put that together. And there is no we here. This stuff is way too hard to get a hold of for me to share. Tabitha takes one last spoonful of ice cream that discards the empty container, turning to you with her trademark scowl. Let's get going. I've got an errand to run in town, and every time I've left you here alone, something terrible's wound up happening, so you're coming with me. You okay? Don't need a babysitter? Ooh. I'm gonna protest about breakfast, but I haven't had breakfast. We'll find you something in town. Janie, lock up when you leave, please, and don't go rearranging anything. I'll know. As you're ready to leave, Janie approaches from the far side of the kitchen. Tabitha remains between the two of you, impatiently tapping her foot. Oh, Top Girl, before you go, I heard about what happened last night. I mean, I heard about it before Miss Tabitha mentioned it just now, and then I heard it again. I just wanted to say that I'm so sorry you got caught up in that. You two did right by those kids, though. What a blessing. Everyone getting out of that situation all right. Ooh. Okay, we gotta do the keen eye things. You only come in once a week, right? What do you do with the rest of your time? Oh, odd jobs mostly. Weeding gardens, cleaning houses, watching kids, that sort of thing. My husband's the pastor, so a lot of my time's spent at the church and doing things for the community. Poor Daniel, he's going to be absolutely stir crazy. Oh, he's been going absolutely stir crazy since we moved here with nobody really attending sermons. It'd probably do him a lot of good to talk you through your worries. I kind of just want to say I'd rather not, but also that seems rude. I'm gonna just say maybe. We'll see. Oh, take your time, of course. You're here all week after all. Just know that you can stop by the church anytime. The door is always open. Okay, Explorer, you should get out of town. That's a thought. Thanks. Last night was a lot. If you ever need to talk to anyone, my husband is the local pastor. He's a gentleman and always willing to lend an ear. Stir crazy. Yes, we did that. Okay. Oh no, I double clicked, dang it. Having a pastor on speed is always handy. Debatable. And my Daniel is wonderfully talented pastor. Also debatable. Enough dawdling, we're leaving. No! Okay. I didn't mean to click on the other one. It's fine. Okay. You and Tabitha walk through the doors of the estate and into the car, or into her car. The ride to town is uneventful. Your cousin, unsurprisingly, more focused on the road than on making conversation. And it's fine. It's fine. It kind of seemed just like similar dialogue stuff there anyway. Right. All right, we're just popping into the general store for a few minutes. What are we doing at the general store? Picking up tea from Sybil. Oh, neat. What kind of tea? I don't know. The kind Sybil makes. She makes a bunch of weird stuff. I don't know what all of it's called. Quit interrogating me about tea blends. Jeez. Wasn't interrogating you. I was just curious. After everything that happened the past 2 days, it's nice to just go on an errand. Exactly. You and Tabitha turn as the door to the general store bursts open. A flustered Kanika exits, shouting behind her. Fine, okay, keep coddling him. Keep letting him get away with stuff you never would have let me so much think about. I'm sick of carrying this family. Okay, Kanika has every freaking right to be annoyed about that because she's doing like all the shit for her family and her brother is just like sitting in the general store on his phone and doing nothing. She has every right to be annoyed at that. Kanika storms off. The door slowly drifts shut behind her. Ugh, other people and their drama. If more people kept things to themselves, they'd be a lot happier. Out of curiosity, would you call yourself happy? Tabitha pulls back, surprised by your question. Look, I'm not saying I'm perfect. Sure, I could be less stressed, but that doesn't have to do with emotions. That's just, like, work stuff. I don't know. So, yeah, sure, I'm happy. Whatever. We're burning daylight. Come on already. The bell of the general store The bells of the general storm chime as you cross the threshold. The smell of old wood and steamy herbal tea floods your senses, making you feel instantly at home. Good morning, you two. Hope you're doing well after last night's activities. Okay, so now this is me covering Sybil. I think I double-clicked on something, and I think I clicked on one of the options that didn't progress, that did progress stuff. Because one of them, I think I double-clicked because dialogue went past really quickly. But at least that's my understanding of the Explore stuff. I think maybe at some points, maybe that's something they've added in. Of maybe you can only do so much exploring before, like, Tabitha or somebody will cut you off kind of thing. Just gonna chill in the middle. We'll just chill. There we go. Oh, wait. It did just... Oh, you're right. It did just progress, didn't it? Oh, I see what you're saying. We clicked an explore option. And it progressed the story. I think that might be a unique to Tabitha thing. Yeah. Because in theory, the explore stuff isn't supposed to progress the story. Apparently we haven't... I can see Monday and Tuesday. We're on Wednesday now, would be episode 3. They changed? Okay, I was like, I didn't ever go into the notebook. I never went into the notebook before. Also, in case anyone forgot, this is what you all convinced me to name the hometown of my character. So, yeah. Oh! Yeah, I do remember that being a thing, Jessica. Wait, is that this? No, it's a different thing. It's 2 separate things. The notebook and there's a chat bubble now. Let me go. Yeah, it's like it's a separate thing. Because I accidentally clicked on the thing and then I was clicking through because she was essentially saying the same thing in a different way. Yeah, Tabitha just cut us off. Because, like, it didn't take us back to the menu. It just took us, like... Yeah, I didn't click. She just cut us off. Okay, so Tabitha's cutting us off on stuff. So that's different. Because I don't remember her doing that before. Yeah, she lost her patience. But that's interesting to see that Tabitha's actually just cutting us off. So in terms of like conversation stuff and explore options with Tabitha, we probably need to keep that in mind that she could just cut us off like that. Okay. Of course. Tapgirl, if you'd like to keep Miles company, Tabitha and I will just be a minute. I'm afraid of Miles. What if he makes fun of me for being old? I'm not gonna click on that one, but that option amuses me. Is Kanika okay? Of course, she just needs some time to cool down. Emotions are just a little high considering everything that happened yesterday. She'll settle down soon enough. I'm just glad both of my little ones made it out okay. Sybil motions for Tabitha to follow, and they both disappear into the tea room, closing the door behind them with a tinkling of bells. I kind of wish I went with them, but I wanted to ask about Kanika more. I know, I was like, I didn't think about clicking. I didn't think about the fact that clicking on that wouldn't let me also click on the tea option. Ah, dang it. Now I want to go back. Hey, I got the Pokemon. Yay. I don't want to hang out with Miles. Because now I want to know what they're going to talk about, and I want tea. But I was more concerned about Kanika. Dang it, it's fine. Try and listen in. Yes. You walk up to the door of the tea room to listen in. Subtle. I know it took a little longer than you hoped, but this was fairly short notice. Sybil pauses, and a moment later you hear footsteps move to the far end of the tea room. She and Tabitha resume their discussion. Their voices hushed. You can only make out bits and pieces of what they're saying. Is there... Yes. Make sure this is all not inside. Outside, then. Don't assume you know. I know what I'm wondering if they wouldn't even have let me come in with them. I'm kind of hoping that it's Stella as well. With Stella with Gretchen. My Superlit's fine. Your listening session is halted as the tinkling of bells announce another patron. Nope. Someone we haven't met before. Oh, excuse me. Wait, you're a tap girl, aren't you? My name is Bo. I'm Duke's boy. It's a pleasure to meet you. The policeman told me you saw what happened to my daddy. Oh, right. That's the whole thing. So the fact that it says I could have saved him makes me think that if I didn't go for Gretchen, that we would have actually saved Duke. Oh, I forgot that they couldn't find his body. I forgot about that, that they went back to go get it and it wasn't there. Oh. See, and this is why I'm gonna need to play this game again at some point, of like going back and doing other choices. I'm gonna do this. Yeah, it wasn't pretty. Sorry, Bo. Thank you. I appreciate you being honest with me. The policeman said he might just be out hunting somewhere, but me and my mama both know he ain't coming back. Mama's pretty broken up about it. I'm trying to hold it together since I'm the man of the house now, but it ain't easy. Me and him was supposed to bring Big Betty to the state fair this week, but now he's gone, and as of this morning, so is she. So I suppose if I'm going to the fair, I may as well make myself useful and get out in the woods to look for what's left of my daddy. You was there, right? You could tell me where to look so I can try and find him? Oh, the chicken. Right. Yeah. Okay. So, okay. Well, to take note of this, that we've got a lot of explore options, but I have a feeling that we're not going to actually get to click on all of them because Tabitha is going to come out of the tea room and cut us off. So is Bo talking to Bo? Great. Love that. Love it. Also, I could probably move myself back over here, so I'm just gonna see that this is gonna be the moving of the webcams. A good talk show, yes. I want to ask about the chicken. Is Big Betty one of your chickens? Nah, she ain't a chicken. Big Betty is our prized pumpkin. She was a big lady, too. I'd expect she was at least 2,000 pounds. Not too easy to move something like that. Could be she rolled off down a hill, but I can't be looking for her just yet with everything else going on. Okay. If I haven't found him yet, there's probably nothing left to find. No, I want to talk about the ditchlings. Your dad was killed by ditchlings. They're the things that have been stealing your chickens. I ain't never heard of a ditchling before, but whatever they are, they won't stop me from trying to find my daddy. Alright. Have you... Okay, so the explore options are a little bit different each time. So far, the different... And I don't know if they've gone back and changed things in the first and second episode. The first and second episode, when we played them, were very much of, if there was an explore option, you got to click on, like, every single one, and then you clicked on a dialogue to progress it. This seems a little bit more dynamic now, that the explore options are kind of available based on the flow of the conversation, more of based on what you said previously. So that's also interesting to see as well, because that's, you know, them going and developing things further for the conversations you're having with the characters to be a little bit more accurate to a flow of a conversation. Yeah, we'll exclude other explorations. Yeah. So, because I feel like that didn't happen really much with the other episodes. That we still got to kind of click on more of them. But I like the flow of this so far. Have you seen anything strange on the farm the past couple of days? Not really, no, but I've been awfully busy with everything that's been happening. Them chickens keep disappearing, though. It's not... No, I'll let him know where it is. He died on the northeast edge of town, off, Asgina Trail. Thank you, Tap Girl. I appreciate you trying to help us out. I don't rest easy knowing he's out there somewhere all by his lonesome. And please tell Miss Scarlet I'm sorry about her mama. Okay, Tabitha and Sybil are still in the tea room. Your phone buzzes. Ooh, are they texting me back? Stella slept in, apparently. They patched this game a lot, so it's possible. Yeah. I did have the thought of going back and playing through episode 1 and 2 again before, you know, us jumping into the third one. But one, just due to, you know, like, time for things and whatnot, and also due to I want to go through it the first time with the choices that I made through, you know, the first playthrough kind of thing. So I didn't want to go back and replay them and end up, you know, changing choices and whatnot just to see what they've changed to the, you know, the first couple of chapters kind of thing. But I also feel like, too, that we could be, you know, once it's all put together, and, you know, it is going to take them a bit to make this game. We're on episode 3. If there's going to be 7, it's going to be a little bit, which is okay. But going back through again once everything's released would be a thing to do. Okay. So this is a text from Stella. Oh my god, hey, I overslept. Still gotta make myself breakfast. Meet at the library after and figure out plan. Also, OMG, you gotta tell me all about it, the Tabitha bonding. The last thing I need to hear is anything that humanizes that woman. And then it buzzes again. Nika? No, okay. Hey again, LOL. If you want to come over for breakfast, would honestly love to hang out. And it buzzes yet again. Somebody was busy this morning. Oh, hey again. If you want to hang out before the library thing, I'm parked in the abandoned lot by the gas station. It's hard to miss. You have plenty of time before dinner at Reese's house. I appreciate that we're not having to talk to Miles right now. I appreciate that we're not having to talk to Miles right now. Sorry, Miles, but you are just obsessed with your phone, teenager. Okay, who's Oscar? We could also go to the diner and see if we can flirt with Avery more. You're gonna romance? The only one we've had, I think, a flirt option show up with, because Avery's the guy at the diner. Or the daddy? No, because that's Bo. Bo's dad is Duke. I don't know. We do have the option to just wait for Tabitha. Tabitha's gonna be so pissed with us if we just wander off. Oh, the dad of the girl in the mine. Got it. Okay, checking on. Okay. Because Oscar's house is possibly haunted of something or some sort. Okay. I think we gotta go by Stella's, though, if we want to see Gretchen, because I want to see Gretchen. I also am kind of concerned about Kanika, and I want to check in on her. I like all of these options. Can we do all of them? I don't think so. At least not in one single playthrough. Okay, we're going to Stella's. It doesn't take long to make your way to Stella's house. No, we're yelling. Hi, Stella! You take a deep breath and yell at the top of your lungs. Hi, Stella! Your shout is immediately met by the yelps of an excited Gretchen! She's here! Stella, she's here! You can barely make out the slow and quiet shuffling of feet over Gretchen's excitement. Gretchen! Precious Gretchen. An exhausted Stella groggily stares at you from her doorway. Hey, sorry, I'm a bit of a mess. I guess I slept in a lot. Give me a minute to finish getting dressed and I can make us some breakfast. She's here! Hold on, hold on, hold on. I gotta... Look at the precious bean. Stella talks from the other room as she changes. What are you feeling for breakfast? Pancakes, eggs, and biscuits? Maybe just classic scramble? The other motivation for this as well. Oh, the picture. With her tongue, it's so cute. The other motivation for this as well was, you know, we didn't get to eat breakfast. Also, this is the cutest sponge holder, and I want one. I want one of these. That's adorable. I also have a toaster. I also have toaster waffles if that's more your speed. Gretchen. Alright, I may have already had my breakfast, but that won't stop me from partaking in whatever scraps may fall on the floor, of course. Of course, Gretchen. Tofu scramble is an option? No. Okay. Okay, honestly, though, this is kind of a mood. Can you pick something for me? I don't want the burden of free will. This is just a mood, because sometimes just like, no, just pick. Someone pick the thing for me, because I don't want to make the decision. Because sometimes just like, no, I just tell me which thing we're going to do. And I think part of that stems from just the fact that my work entirely consists of telling kids what to do all day long. And then it's just like, I'm tired of making the decisions and telling what to do. Like, I'm done. But we gotta explore this. Okay. Offering biscuits after I've had one of Winnie's? Someone's got a secret family recipe, huh? Haha, maybe. I never said they'd be as good as Winnie's, but I've certainly got a trick or two up my sleeve. You know what? I think we're gonna go for the biscuits, though. No one caught the Pokemon? Aw, sad. Okay. Alright then, let's see what you've got. Biscuits it is. Excellent. You won't be disappointed. We can even make them together. Alright. Gretchen, I used to have a jumpsuit just like Stella's, but I'm afraid mine has been torn to shreds from years of use. They used to have matching ones. This is cute. Alright, let's get started. We can flirt with Stella. We can do the flirting with Stella. I don't exactly know how all the romancing stuff in this. No, there's a flirt option now, Jessica. I was gonna say, we have a flirt option now. And I think we're gonna take it. That's a cute jumpsuit. It most certainly is, isn't it? Aw, thanks. I kind of picked it out just for you. Oh, my heart. This used to be my lucky get-up from back when I did ghost hunting videos. Though, I guess you might call it unlucky since I never actually seen a ghost. But hey, after the past couple of nights, maybe we could use a bit of bad luck. Or the kind of bad luck where we don't find anything, of course. Don't want to jinx us. Should we start on food? I'm starving. Yes, romance Stella to be with Gretchen. I mean, kind of a good idea, I think. Okay, you'll have to tell me what to do. Will do. I'm sure you'll catch on in no time. Biscuits from scratch seem to intimidate a lot of people, but once you get it down, they're super quick and easy. How about you mix the butter into the dry ingredients while I get everything else ready? Why did the camera shake? She hands you a bowl. You gotta get in there with your bare hands. Just squish the butter into the flour until all the big chunks are gone. What if I mess up? There's always toaster waffles, but I have faith in you. There's always toaster waffles, but I'd have faith in yourself. Besides, making breakfast together isn't really about the final product, it's about the bonding. Though I do hope it turns out okay. I've got quite a hankering for biscuits. Squish that mix. You get to work and start kneading the mix. I'll get started on the gravy while you're at it. Anyway, seems like you got an earlier start than I did today. I know, we're bonding. Anything interesting happen while I was asleep? Did Tabby give you a hard time? I kind of want to tell her about Bo, but I think I'm going to do this. Tabitha was planning on babysitting me all day, but I managed to slip off while she was picking up tea. Oh, but I gave her the slip, yeah. I'm glad you're here. It's been really nice spending time with you, even if a lot of it has been the two of us running in terror from the monster of the day. I personally prefer that you came alone. Oh, Gretchen. I was like, wait, hold on. It's Gretchen. I gotta watch this better. I personally prefer that you came alone. My Stella could use better company like yourself in her life. Don't understand biscuits and gravy. I prefer biscuits with butter. I don't dislike biscuits and gravy, but It's definitely like, you know, I've had it not a ton of times. I don't dislike it, but I would rather just have like a biscuit with butter on it than a biscuit and gravy. All right. I met Bo at the general store this morning. That poor guy, how's he doing? Apparently, Big Betty's gone missing. Really? How does a 2,000-pound pumpkin just disappear? The cops still haven't found Duke's body. He says he wants to look himself. Gosh, that sounds dangerous. I hope he stays safe. Not a whole lot has really happened other than that. Well, no news is probably good news, right? Are you pumped for ghost hunting tonight? I don't know if it really matters how I feel about it. It's got to get done. After everything we've been through, I'm pretty nervous. What if it's bad as the last couple of nights have been? I think the ghosts are usually pretty harmless. As long as you're not adventuring into an abandoned mine. I don't see how even a legit haunting could have been anywhere near as bad as everything that happened to us yesterday or the day before. I think we're in for a chill evening. That's wonderful news. After all the excitement of the past 2 days, these old bones definitely need a break. Gretchen's so cute. I was face first into biscuits and gravy. Yes. Ooh, call her out on like ignoring reservations about it. Okay, I love that we can like kind of go back on. Okay, so we've got options to be like, hey, I'm legit nervous, scared about this. Like, don't make fun of that kind of thing, or keep saying things are gonna be chill and then they're very not chill. You know what? I'm gonna say it's gonna be fun. You're right. It'll be fun. Yeah, I'm excited to hang out under less stressful circumstances. Well, if you're all excited, count me in on the enthusiasm. Gretchen's so cute. How's the squishing coming along? So the flour and butter mix? No. I think I'm done. How does this look? Stella reaches over and takes the bowl from you. Looks perfect. Now just to add the wet stuff, we're in business. Oh, and we're in business. Don't worry, I'll do the whole roll out and fold part. I know that might be intimidating. You wash your hands and Stella adds her milk concoction to the flour mixture, stirring a few times before turning to the counter for the final steps. Our little babies are ready to go in the oven. And if you don't mind, I'm going to make an egg for myself while we wait. If you ate it, I don't imagine it would taste very good. It's just like flour with butter. What's up? Brando! Uh-huh. You're not supposed to over-mix the flour with the wet stuff to keep it fluffy. I mean, I guess that makes sense. Your eggs are gross. No, I want an egg too. Actually, can I have an egg too? Of course, the more the merrier. Hope you like it over easy. Stella cracks an egg into a fresh pan and gets back to work on the stove. Thanks for coming over, by the way. It gets lonely here sometimes. I'm surprised to hear her say it, but it's true. It's nice to finally see her have a caller again. Not the only one. I guess, fair enough. Oh, Kanika did tell us, but I don't remember what she actually said about Stella's parents. I don't really necessarily feel like exploring Tabitha. We could. For something else, Jessica. I don't know, maybe? Do you think you'll always live here? Have you ever thought of moving away? It's hard to say. This house means a lot to me. This town means a lot to me. And I haven't had to think about where to live or where to go. But I guess I could see myself leaving for the right reasons. Or for the right person. Nika told me about what happened to your parents. Oh yeah, died in a car crash. They were taking me to college. I, didn't wind up going. Not much more to be said. Did you ever try to go back to school after that? Stella stares down at the breakfast food sizzling away in the pan. No, didn't have to. Like I said, I inherited this house, so it's not like I needed to worry about where I'd live or how I'd get by. Huh. Okay, so now we did lose the opportunity to talk about Tabitha, which I'm fine with. Oh, right, because she doesn't like being in the car. Yeah. Sorry I brought it up. Let's talk about something else. Oh, now we can talk about Tabitha. Okay. Gretchen's the right person. Yes. How it all started. True. Let's ask about Tabitha. I know she's been mean, but Tabitha obviously still cares about you. I know she's distant and kind of terse, but that's just her way of joshing with me. Like the whole ban from the mind thing. That's so funny. We ended up going over to Stella's because one, I do like Stella, and two, Gretchen. But Gretchen, I did really want to go talk to Kanika as well, but I don't know. I still at the moment have, I feel like I like Kanika, but we have the stronger bond with Stella just because we've spent more time with her at this point. You chose Kanika? Okay. I do really like Kanika. But honestly, like, I could see maybe, you know, like choosing Kanika, but Stella has Gretchen, and how could you, like, not choose Gretchen? You gotta go for Gretchen. Jessica's last stream. Ooh. That even look what... Oh, yeah, because that's the cherry one. Yeah. I think I actually have that one from Jessica's stream, too. Okay. I don't like that she treats you like that. You deserve better. But she treats everyone like that. I'm just more persistent. If everyone backed off when Tabitha acted prickly around them, she'd be entirely cut off from the rest of the world. Besides, it's not like everyone treats me like that. I've got you, for instance. It seems like you and Tabitha used to be a lot closer. What happened? Alright, I'll spill the beans. I suppose you could say we kind of dated? Okay. Apparently they dated. What? Good luck, Bo. I definitely, it definitely makes sense of a thing. Because it definitely feels like they used to be closer, whether that was, there wasn't necessarily, I think, anything that, like, specified between of, like, if it was just that they used to be, like, closer friends. But the dating is, definitely makes sense as well. It was never really official, and she might tell it a little differently, but as far as I'm concerned, that was my first relationship. Not that she's my type or anything. Honestly, that's a lot closer to you. Okay. I love that we can just say cool. Actually, I'm kind of curious for this. Do you still have feelings for her? Huh. In case I haven't made it blindingly obvious, I'm interested in someone else. So, you play for left field then? Maybe more like center? I'm into all kinds of people, if that's what you're asking. Okay. All this time I thought Gretchen's nose was her ear and her ear was her nose and was looking up at the sea. GG Looney. No, she's looking over to the side. She's by and I love it. Great. 10 out of 10. That was one of the other reasons that this was like a game that I wanted to check out and things like that. It was one of the reasons I think Plant Army had, connected and codes and whatnot, because this is LGBTQIA2 plus inclusive. And I love it! What was it like dating her? She's hilarious, and I don't know, it's hard to explain what draws you to somebody. I like the challenge of breaking down all those walls she built up around herself. It was kind of like taming a wild animal, But it just all kind of stopped after high school. I guess we didn't see each other every day, and she was always busy at the mines, so there wasn't much of a chance to hang out anymore. I wish we could have stayed friends. Like, actual friends. Could have used someone like her after the big accident. Nika was at school already, Reese was sick, and Tabitha wouldn't even return my calls. It was... well, it's ancient history. Can't change the past. In this dialogue tree, yeah. Yeah, she does have a nice butt. Okay, we going down. We can talk about Avery, we can talk about Kanika. Seems like you and Kanika don't hang out much anymore. Yeah, we kept up while she was away at school, but now she's back, she's been too busy with the store. It's really not fair that she had to put her whole life on hold. It's been nice hanging out with her more the past couple of days, though. Even if I wish the circumstances were better. Do you ever hang out with Avery? Oh, that's a good question. I guess I just don't know them very well. I grew up with Reese and Kanika and Tabby. Even you don't seem like a stranger, with who you're related to. Avery moved here a few years ago, kind of close on the heels of all that stuff with the accident, so I guess I wasn't really in the right headspace for making new friends. I do go to their parties, but now that you mention it, it is weird that I haven't thought to try and hang out with them outside of that. I should text them sometime. Okay. I was gonna say, with all the Explorer options, these eggs are so very much overdone. I had that thought like 2 Explorer options ago. Just processing Tabitha. Uh-huh. So, we're actually gonna meet Reese today, right? Heck yeah, we are. Dr. Kelly tries to turn us away again. We can just sneak in. Nothing will stand in the way of us and friendship. These eggs are so... These eggs are gonna be so overdone. Talk more with Gretchen. That is true. That, yep. What's he like? Not about to ruin a cool and mysterious introduction by telling you. I think you'll like him, though. Are you sure he's real? At the very least, he was real for most of his childhood. And if he's a ghost now, that's even better. He can tell us what being a ghost is like. You think he's contagious? Nah, whatever he's sick with has Whatever he's sick with has gotta just be a Reese thing. His mom isn't sick. And I've seen him a couple of times in his many years, and I'm totally fine. His mom got it rough. Yeah, I can't imagine being in her shoes. Her whole life is taking care of him at this point, you know? How's the food coming? As the timer goes off and Stella excitedly pops open the oven, pulling out a tray of delectable biscuits. Funny you should ask. Looks like we're done here. And with that, breakfast is served. If the two of you wouldn't mind saving me just a couple of scraps, that meal smells absolutely delectable. Of course, Gretchen. Yes, here, have just here. Oh yeah, that's a fresh biscuit, all right. Still not as good as the diners, but if I could capture that kind of perfection, there would be no mountains left for me to conquer. Better to have the thrill of a challenge. I'm so glad you came over today. I've been having a little bit of a hard time sleeping the past couple of nights. I'm sure you can relate. I think I needed a nice slow morning like this, just hanging out with you. I know, it's like, just give the meal to Gretchen. Little gift needs all the love. Yes. As you and Stella start digging in, you're interrupted by a phone alarm sounding off. Oh shoot, I almost forgot. It's Mayor Jimmy Day. On top of being a great show, it's probably a good excuse to meet up with Oscar and start talking ghosts. Gretchen scoffs at the mention of Mayor Jimmy. Mayor, my rear end! I certainly never voted for him. Okay. Gretchen says she didn't vote for him. Well, of course she didn't. Gretchen's a dog. Dogs can't vote. Stella falls silent. Maybe they should, though. How would that even work? Little paw prints? Ah, never mind. I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's scarf this down and head on over. I'll make sure to bring some biscuits for the mayor. Biscuits? I can't believe Stella's bringing the good stuff for that lowlife. Gretchen doesn't seem to like Mayor Jimmy very much. Huh? Because she barked? Well, that won't stop me from bringing biscuits. It's always good to be polite. Let's go. We got an achievement called Southern Hospitality. I'm glad that I chose the biscuit option.